Hey everyone, I really enjoy these videos where I take a budget and see how much you can get for the smallest amount possible when it comes to designer items. And I thought, I wonder what you can get for under £300. So I'm gonna do £299, what we can actually get for it. Now, I've already done quite a bit of the work here, and I actually want to talk specifically about brands that you might not have even thought you can get stuff from, like Tiffany Co. And I've got Cartier, Hermès, things you're not going to, I think you will watch this and think, wow, and be quite inspired maybe to see what else there is. I had seen one of you that I follow on Instagram, Sam, I think it was Sam. Look at this, this is a Tiffany Co set of 2 cups, £120. Now with these, what I thought was quite nice is the packaging that it comes in, but I also thought that if you have anyone coming up and there's like an anniversary or a birthday or something like that, I actually think this is quite a good joint present. The second, Cartier. Now I didn't have any clue that Cartier did leather goods until last summer. And I know a lot of you, when I spoke about it, a lot of you said, I did not know that they did this. So Cartier have got their own range of handbags, of small leather goods. They also do, I kind of knew about the writing materials and stuff like that, the letter sets and things, but I didn't know about the leather goods. Now have a look at this. I'm showing this in particular because, first of all, for any of you who are into your luxury and you're a bit sick of the regular brands and you want to try something that's a bit different, 2 things. First of all, where am I? £195, and this is a card holder. Now I want to show you something that I showed to you all last summer, which is this, which is actually, this exceeds the budget of £299. This is actually £385. And if I show you this, the one thing that really struck me the first time I ordered from Cartier was the quality, not just of the item, but of the way it was wrapped when it turned up. It was true luxury. It was absolutely true luxury, the way that was wrapped. When I opened that box, I thought, this is more impressive than even from when I've purchased from Chanel and things like that. You know, they wrap it up nicely. This was another level of really high end. Even the quality of the paper they'd used, and it was weird. It was weird, okay? But this is really nice for the money as well. And I think that if you're just a bit bored of the regular brands and you want something that's a bit different, give this a go. And you can also get that in different colors. So if the signature red isn't to your style, I think you can get it in black, in like a dark green, maybe some others. I spent a bit of time looking at Chanel to see. Now Chanel, I think, as a lot of us know, Chanel's prices have gone to infinity and beyond since last year. They've gone, they actually have reached a point where it's questionable whether the items are worth it, if you see what I mean. Well, I thought, can I get anything for under £299? And the reason why I wanted to go and check is I've got a few pairs of Chanel earrings, and I mean, I haven't actually bought a pair of Chanel earrings probably for, I think the last time I purchased was 2018, actually. And when I did purchase, it was possible to get, if I show you these earrings, these were about £195 or maybe even 175, albeit that I did actually buy these back at the end of 2016. But I wanted to look. Now, sadly, you can't get a pair of Chanel earrings for within the price, not at least from what I found on the website. It seems now that the cheapest pair, that the lowest level, was £320. They are these, they are really sweet, they are quite classic looking actually, just quite simple. The only problem is they've got crystals in them and the crystals will fall out. So I actually think, although I think if you're into your logos, like for example, when I first really got into brands, but I couldn't afford the bags, and I wanted to inject a logo in, some of the ways that I did it was I'd buy a belt, because you know, normally belts you can get, if you're a logo person, I know some people aren't, but I quite like a logo. As you can see, what I used to do is I'd buy a belt that had a logo on it and I'd wear it with a nice simple blazer jacket and a pair of jeans. Didn't have the designer bag at that point because I was still working my way towards it. But another cool way of doing it was to wear the designer earrings. And so I think that if you're kind of working up and you like that logo, I do actually think, although the quality is not amazing, and just don't buy anything that's got any pearls or stones stuck in it, I do think that a nice simple pair of Chanel earrings, if you're into your logos, can add something to your outfit. But yeah, nothing under 320 that I could find. However, do you know what I did find? So I was looking at, do I have anything I can show you? I do. I'm an ambassador, a big ambassador of a twilly scarf, because again, if you are on your initial entry into buying designer and you don't yet have the bag, or you're working your way to the earrings, if there is a brand like Chanel or like Hermès, which I'm going to come on to, because you can get something from there for like £150, that's really nice. If you're into those brands, but with Chanel, you just know even a card holder is going to be £300 or £400 or £500. And at that price, you know, do you start looking at putting that towards a bag? Probably. If you want to get that look, try a twilly. This is a good example. I keep showing you this, but it just works. This is a twilly scarf that is from Christian Dior. Is it going to focus? Yes, it is. What I did was, I've been using this bag since before Christmas, and I thought, I don't know why, I just had the idea for putting it on the top. I thought I'd try it, and when I did it, it really reminded me of the Lady Dior, kind of, you know, like the size and stuff like that. And so I think that if you're on a smaller budget, or you just want to treat yourself and you don't want to spend loads, a twilly scarf is a good way of taking any non-named bag or any bag and making it feel designer. Now have a look at this. These are from Chanel. Now I was pleasantly surprised, but then I thought to myself, how much can you seriously charge for a twilly scarf? There's not much to it. And I found these. These are £175, and I thought they were quite sweet. They have many different designs, but I saw these ones, again, assuming for any of you who are into a more visible logo, this might be something that you quite like. And I think you can get it in white, pink, black. Is that it? As possibly, and pale blue. Of course, the thing is with Chanel, they don't put everything on the website. So if you go into a boutique, or if you're somewhere at the moment where lockdowns mean that you can't, I've been saying for ages, if prior to COVID you have wanted to be kind of more on speaking terms with a sales associate, to kind of have your own sales associate, but in the past, when it's been a case of going into a shop and having to buy something to even have that chance, now is a perfect time, because no one can go into a shop. You're invited, you phone up and say, I'm interested in something. You don't have to buy something if you don't like it once you've seen it. It's a really great way of getting in contact with someone. And you might find that they've got a larger selection of things that are not on the website. Same goes for earrings. Maybe there are cheaper earrings than £320. The next twilly scarf that I wanted to mention, I thought, oh, I'm gonna go and have a look on Hermès. Have a look at this. This is £150. I think all of their scarves are £150. And so I thought this is quite nice as well for that budget of trying to spend less, but still, you know, if you imagine with this as well, you're gonna get the nice packaging, the nice box that it comes in, and you can add that to any bag. I mean, just imagine, even if you have got, if your handbag tends to be, like I know a lot of you watch and you like this stuff, you're into your artisan leather stuff. I was talking to one of you the other day in the comments and you said this. You said that you'll go to Italy and you'll buy your handbag there and it's just made by someone local and it's not a brand name, but that you like to add maybe some charms to it, like not in a junky kind of way, but you know, or a scarf or something. And so if you kind of like a bit of a logo now and then, this is quite a nice way of doing it, because you can take it off if you're just not feeling it. I did have a look at Dior to see what can we get for under $299. There was this. You can buy a single earring, but I thought, no, that's not really worth it. The best thing I could find, again, was a twilly scarf. Belts. You know how I was saying that historically, I have always liked wearing belts that have got a logo on them. More so when I was younger, and I kind of quite liked that look. You know, when you just wear a simple outfit, you know, jeans and a white shirt, but you just put a belt on with it and whatever the logo is. I know not everyone's into that, but I am, and I used to be. And it's quite a nice way of, I think, adding a logo in a tasteful way, because it's just not all over you, it's just kind of one thing and on a simple outfit. And that's why I actually think belts are a really good thing to get if you're at that point, or even if you've got your collection but you are just curious to know what's out there. Chanel, forget it. Oh wow, their belts are around £600 or £700 upwards, and they're nice, but they're not that nice in my opinion. Have a look at Fendi. Fendi, I feel like their prices, in the grand scheme of things, are quite reasonable. You know, I really like the baguette bag, and you can buy a leather baguette bag in the smaller size for around about £1,500, which is actually on par with Saint Laurent and things like that. Now, I saw this belt, which I think is quite nice, and it's got a dual purpose. So this was £250. You can get thinner ones on there, but I thought, you want the most for your money, do you not? And I thought the good thing is with this, it comes in different colours, but it's double-sided. So there's a really pale pink side and a black side as well, and you can flip it around and change which way the buckle goes. And I feel that in a way you get more for the money, because you can change the sides over and wear it in a very different way. I mean, the black and the pale pink, that's actually quite good for sort of spring, summer, autumn, winter. So I, at this point, started looking at Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton is actually quite a good one to take a look at if you want to, even with the bags actually, even if you want to spend a bit less. Because of that, you know, the canvas that they've got, because it's canvas and not leather, those canvas items work out at being considerably less than you would think, given the gravitas of the brand. So I saw a couple of things. Now, I don't typically love small leather goods, because particularly with wallets and things like that, they can wear out quite quickly. But one thing that I do think is, with a card holder, let's say, it's really odd actually, if I just backtrack. I have got one, I don't even know where it is, I thought it was in here. I've got a Chanel card holder. I'm going to show you it here. This card holder I actually bought in 2014. And it's one of the few SLGs or card holders I've got that actually doesn't look worn out and tired and like it gave up life a few years ago. And I say that because, you know, with anything that's got your cards or your money going in and out of, those things can get quite dirty and probably quite unhygienic and very worn looking really quickly. And I've got some really nice purses and wallets from other places, and when they're in the lighter colours, they just look, they don't look good, they don't hold up. So I tend to see them as being a bit of a waste of money. If there is something that I really do like, then as long as it's, I would say, under the £300 bracket, or ideally under 150, then I will consider it. This, I thought this was quite cool, because again, it's got dual purpose. £175, and this is actually a key pouch. I thought with this, you could keep your keys in it. But actually, if I were to use it, I would probably keep my car key in it, and hook it onto my bag, or I'd keep a lipstick in it, or I'd keep probably anything but keys actually, because my door key and stuff like that, I can't see myself keeping it on here. But anything else I would. It's just something quite sweet. The other thing that you could have a look at, actually there was so much on Louis Vuitton, I could have done a whole list for you of things that were under $299, but I just picked out the two main things I saw. They've even got vanity, cosmetics cases, like zippy cases that are quite low in price. well, you know, as things go. The other thing is this is £260. This is a coin purse, kind of similar, I guess, to the Chanel one that I've got in terms of the shape of it and how it works. This, the only thing I'd say about this is I really like the rose ballerine colour, which is that pale pink you can see. But I have seen what that rose ballerine colour ends up looking like after not very long, and it from what I've seen, it goes quite dirty looking quite quickly. Now I think because this is going to be something that you're handling a lot and you're going to be in and out of a lot, maybe get it in a different colour. But as something that you might want to consider that's under $299, this could be one thing that you look at. The final thing, which I actually really like, probably as much as the cup set on the top, this is also from Tiffany Co. And they have got, I didn't realise, they've got this whole section where they have small leather goods, bags, I knew about the writing materials and I knew about the sort of teacups and stuff like that, but have a look at this. There's two that I picked out. The first one, which actually is sold out at the moment and it's my favourite, is the round case. This is $210. It's actually a zippy sort of travel case that you might keep jewellery in and stuff when you go travelling. I actually thought that the size of it would make it, because I think you can lift that middle section out and then just have it as one sort of catch-all area. And I actually thought with this would be quite a sweet thing to have in your bag as, I'm going to give you an example actually of something similar. This is from Chanel, I got this a while ago, and I don't use this for money because it would get ruined if I used it for money. And I tend to use it for mini hand creams, lip balm, lipstick. Even sometimes when I go out and I take spare contact lenses, I put them in here. And I thought with that Tiffany Co thing, in a way, it could be like this, or you could even have it on your vanity table. In my bag, round the house, I think it's got dual purpose. The other one that I saw is £260. This is actually bigger. And again, I think you can actually take the middle section out of this. This is a rectangular version. And I'm showing it because for £50 more, you can get something quite a bit bigger, but I think the purpose of it is very different at this point. So the round version, I think you can use it in your bag, you could use it in your car. Not that I'd want to leave that in my car. It's kind of more portable. Whereas this, I feel this is something that's more of a fixed item that you would have in one section of your home, and it might always stay there. Just as your jewellery box, do you know, that kind of thing.